Every year, hundreds of players from all around the world come to compete in America's biggest chess tournament ever. Held in the nation's capital, having freshly plummeted from 1900 FIDE, I am here to take on the challenge. This is my 9-round recap of the World Open. For round 2, I am playing someone called Eileen Liu. Now, obviously, since I lost the first round, I am going to be playing down, and I don't have any idea who this person is, so I go into the game hoping for the best. Now, remember, the first 2 games, since I'm in the 4-day section, are 60, delay 10, so it actually goes by way faster than it seems. I open with e4, and I'm predicting either e5, c5, or c6. Those are the main moves at this kind of level, and she goes c5. Bang, knight f3, and she plays a second move that I haven't looked at for so many months, and I have looked at now, so if you ever get paired against me, you can't try it anymore. g6. Now, this is actually a system that Hikaru Nakamura loves to play modernly. I play c3. Now, normally you can't play d4, but that leads to, you know, this kind of thing where they go bishop g7 and this like dance with the queen. You know, if you want to see how that plans out, hundreds of Magnus Zagaru games with those. But I played c3 because I want to aim for the center, and she played d5, the main move, and I played e5. If I take, it gets into a kind of like a bad kind of Alapin for me, because she gets the bishop to g7. Bishop on g7 actually in the Alapin is a little bit better because it puts direct pressure on the center. So I was pretty happy with this choice. So I played e5, knight c6, d4, takes, bishop g4, and here I didn't remember what I had to play. I knew it was either bishop b5 or bishop b2. And I played bishop b5 because it was the main move, and after queen b6, knight c3, it's equal. I had 3 on my advantage because after e6, I don't have a good move. I was planning to take, but after b takes c6, the problem is she's either going to take on f3 and then take on d4, or she's going to win b2. So I can't defend both things at the same time. If I go knight e2, she can throw in this check, she can take on f3. It's going to be a very, very bad situation for me. She can throw in this check if she wants. I don't have a safe option. So I was expecting e6, and then she plays bishop g7. And I'm thinking to myself, bishop g7. This pawn isn't guarded, but this bishop isn't guarded. Yep, that's a ghost. Knight takes d5, because if she takes back with the queen, I have el fork. Big family fork on the queen side. And I win the queen, and I win the game. And I guess she just missed that. But she played queen d pretty fast. I play knight c3, e6, takes, and at this point, I'm completely winning if I play the move knight to e4. I'm completely winning because she doesn't have time to play knight e7, because I go with this check, then I play h3, I force her to get rid of this, pressure on f7, she can't castle, she's down a pawn, so many things are not on her favor, that she's gonna be, oh my goodness, that she's gonna be losing. But I play h3. And I realized that right after I play h3, I'm like, why didn't I play knight e4? Knight e4 is so much of a clearer win. Because then she's forced to play bishop f8, and then this just looks horrible. I can even play bishop g5 here, trying to trade off her bishop. If she declines, knight f6, then she can't castle this way, you know. It's horrible for her. But I play h3, and I've let her to live, because she takes and plays knight e7. Now if I play knight e4, castles, d4 is under pressure. I wasn't very confident in playing knight d6, because then I thought c5. If she breaks away the structure, this c5 pawn is very loose. She can go queen a5. She has a dark squared bishop in her play. And I wasn't so sure, right? I wasn't very happy with this position. So I played bishop b3, rook b8, and here I played rook b1, which is honestly like such a sad move to play. And I was thinking between queen e2, and I was thinking between rook b1. And here's my reasoning. I was like, queen e2 doesn't put pressure on the c6 pawn, and then that allows her to play knight f5. She puts direct pressure on d4, pressure on b2. c5 can come in at any moment, and I don't have a good move. I can play rook d1, I guess, then queen a5, then c5. Like, a lot of her ideas are just flowing here. She's down a pawn, but it's not that big of a pawn. Like, imagine castle c5 takes. She's very much in the game. Pressure on c3, pressure on b2. She can take on e3 at this point. So I have to be very mindful of this, so I play rook b1. Castles, and here she decides to strike c5. I take because I have to. Bishop takes c7, and here I calculate a very, very nice line. Bishop h6, rook e8, knight e4, and if she takes on b2, this is going to be a blunder because of knight f6. I win the rook, or takes, and oops, g7 is hanging, knight f5, takes, I'm up in exchange, c-pawn rolling, I'm going to win the game, right? So nice little pop-up calculation there. But she plays bishop g7, take, knight e4. And here I'm comfortably better. I'm not winning just yet because of this knight d5 move and queen a5. And these pawns are a little bit brittle, right? But as long as I guard this pawn, which is my treasure in this position, I should be fine. Rook d1, queen e7, and I realize I want actually the rook on c1. I get the queen off this line, right? And I put rook c1, and she plays a5. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what to play. I really don't know what to play. Because I was thinking, when I play rook c1 and she plays a5, I want to get a3, b4, but I'm too slow. I play a3, but she plays a4. And what I calculated in my mind from back here, and I'm like, okay, she's going to play a5, a3, a4, knight c3, takes, king g8, queen d4, right? Boom, 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 boom. And I just forgot she can take on c5. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh. Now it's still fine for me because after knight a4, I'm still up a pawn. But these pawns are much, much, much different than having this pawn on c5. This pawn on c5 is so well protected and so far into black's position that it's going to be hard to stop. So after I give up this pawn, these pawns are just not going anywhere. After queen a5, I don't have a good spot for my knight. If I go knight c3, it's an option. But then rook b3, pin, rook c8, don't have a good spot for my queen. a3 is going to fall. This position is way harder than it looks. And luckily, she doesn't see it. She plays knight c3, and I'm like, okay. A little bit of a scare there. Queen c3, king g8, queen d4, rook c8, and now I'm officially winning. Because this pawn on c6 is just too strong, and because it has just passed onto a light square, I can take this pawn, which is on light square, and protect this pawn. Rook a8, and I play rook c4. I just want to gobble up this pawn. And she plays e5, queen e4, and I kind of predict her next move, which is f5. And I knew she had to play this because I knew she was going to play this more likely because it was a tough position. I thought she probably queen e6 was the best move. Rook c1 and then f5 so that I don't get the queen d5 check. But even here, queen c2, I'm still threatening a4. It's very hard for black to move. Queen e4, f5, I get this check, but she moves the king to f8 and I play queen b5. I just want that a4 pawn. Once I get that a4 pawn, it's 3 on 0. It's just 3 on 0. So rook a7, rook a4, rook c7, rook c4. I get this c6 pawn, and here my notation said queen e6, queen b6, and I know this is wrong because this just hangs the rook. This just genuinely just hangs the rook. I know I did not hang the rook, or else she would have seen it. She's a very good player. And she played king g8. Now, all I remember is that I got this pawn in b4 when I played queen b6 and my rook was on c1. So this is what the position is going to look like. Bum, 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 bum. This is the position. It was in a different order. I don't know what happened. My notation was messed up or something. Queen d4, e3, b5, and this is the position. It's just shuffling of kings, so it's on the opposite turn. Just ignore this for a second. King g4, and it was king g8 and my turn here. Queen takes f4, and I was a little bit afraid e2, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait a minute. This game is not over. I was thinking, if I play rook e4 here, it's actually not easy because she plays queen d5, takes, hits this, c6 is hanging. But I forgot the fact that I'm up 3 pawns here. I'm just up a clean 3 pawns. It doesn't even matter if I lose this pawn, because at the end of the day, she has back rank issues. If she doesn't take with that, she takes with the queen. Even here, rook d6, queen e5. I'm still completely winning. I just did not want to give away those pawns because it might have been a longer endgame. So I played a nice move, queen e4. And that disconnects this square. She cannot queen because my rook on e1 safely guards it. So she plays rook e7. I take, and just rook e1. Very simple. b5, c6, chain together. Rook d8, rook c1. I'm guarding everything. Rook b8. And here I have a nice touch here, b6. The phantom guarding of this pawn takes c7. And she can no longer guard this and guard this. She goes rook c6, queen takes, and a nice I'm up a rook. It doesn't really matter what I play at this point, but I play rook c3, aiming for rook e3 to win this pawn, and she resigns. A very, very nice, clean round 2 win. I'm very, very happy with this win, and I will see you guys for the round 3 recap, where I played an opening that I haven't really played in a very long time. Until next time, this is Rampage Rooks, signing out.